right, there we go. Now we got it. Hello, everybody. All right, we got mailbag coming up in 15 minutes. Actually, just a little bit less than 15 minutes. For now, I've got to bring all the mail in, and you know the drill by now. You guys have seen mailbag before. So if you're tuning into this on the archive and you don't want to see if the kittens play with the mail, all you have to do is fast forward to the time on the screen says 10 o'clock, and that's when we should start. Of course, I can't see the future, so who knows? Okay, since everything in, let's just spread it out a little bit here. All right, I will be back at 10, hopefully with some extra coffee and food in me. Well, yeah, but it's worth a try, right? Oh, there's a spot for a headphones on it too? That's so fancy. Look at that. Hey, everybody. So, here we are for Mailbag. I guess I ought to play the Mailbag jingle before I get too far into talking to everybody. Yes, meow. Let me find the Mailbag jingle. What is going on here? Okay, here we go.
Kitten Academy's where you wanna be when you are a cat. On a Saturday they can pound the playtime for the mailbag.
All right, hello everybody. One more time. Today's mailbag, it's pretty big, but I think we're going to keep it moving, especially since DJ's decided to join us. I hope you can hear me. Guys on the chat, let me know just for sure that you can hear me, because we always got to check that microphone. If you're wondering about my t-shirt, it's the old one that I've had forever. It says, "I would push you in front of zombies to save my cat," which is a true story, and also a medium-sized shirt. That's why I haven't worn it in such a long time, but I'm back in the medium. I know. I still have a ton of large shirts, so you're going to see me in a lot of those, but the medium's a good fit now. It's fantastic. So the diet's really working, and I hope it continues to work, because I've still got some to get rid of in there. I see the sound is good. Thank you, Dragon Maker, for letting me know. And just a couple quick notes about the kittens. First off, all of the kittens are adopted. All of them, even the little ones, are already adopted or have approved adopters, is what I should say, because you never know if something's going to fall through before the official adoption happens. But I feel pretty good about all the adopters that we've got. If you hear a little bit of funny noise, I don't know how well it'll pick up, but DJ is playing with what they call a fetal Doppler. which is sort of like a one-dimensional ultrasound. It's for listening, but you can't see anything. Maybe you should use headphones with it. Anyway, that just came. That also came with the mailbag stuff, but it came in a box that was marked not for mailbag. But I have to say thank you to Helen for sending that, because it was really sweet of you to think of us and to send it. And I hope it works out. The idea there was that when we have a new pregnant mom cat, we may be able to use it to listen for the little tiny kitten heartbeats, and then also to share the sound of that with everybody. And I noticed it's got a headphone jack on it, which is perfect, because then I can plug the headphone straight into our nice microphone, which has a recording input, and record it. So even if it doesn't record itself, it might even do that. I don't know. Anyway, it's a very fun little toy, and DJ could not resist playing with it once she saw it, which is why she brought it in here this morning. As far as our mom cats go, we're still looking for adopters for Taylor and for Brooke. They're both doing very well with the faculty. We do have some incidents here and there. I've been hopeful that Brooke can be friends with everybody.
Sorry.
But yesterday, we did have a little encounter between Brooke and Maggie that ended up the same way as they usually do, with Maggie making a bunch of noise and running away. And we also had an encounter with Loganberry, where Loganberry was actually the aggressor towards Brooke, which, we've seen that behavior. He does that sometimes with, who does he pick on the most? Eddie? He does that sometimes with Eddie, I guess, where Loganberry will pick on Eddie, but it's kind of sad to see him do it to Brooke. On the other hand, they do look awfully similar at a glance.
I was wondering.
You may have thought it was Eddie, that not just Eddie, but an Eddie that smells really funny. So at any rate, there's some things for us to manage, but overall, both mom cats are doing very well at integrating, and I think would get along in a multi-cat household given time, and proper management, which you've always got to do. So that's my pitch. Moving right along, you probably have heard, or if you watch our weight chart, which is published online, then there's been a little bit of illnesses going through the Tinypants room upstairs in the second annex. We've been dealing with diarrhea since day one, and it's taken, I guess, sort of another step for poor little Pebbles, who's now got a bit of a leaky bottom. So we're monitoring that situation very closely, a little bit more closely than I think Pebbles would like, but we're doing everything that we can. And this is my opportunity to say thank you to all of you, because you have helped in that situation more than I think you know. I've thanked you guys before for donating through our Patreon and being responsible for so many of the vet bills that we pay. And in the last month, it's been just an enormous number of those that have been, I'm happy to say, fully covered by the money that we've put away from the donations for that purpose. So that's wonderful. But in this case, it even goes a little bit beyond that, because when we brought them in to the vet last week, actually, we didn't bring them in. I brought in a stool sample, and I picked up their metronidazole, which is what they're on right now. The vet gave us Metro, and the vet had asked us for a stool sample. And at the time, she had said, look, we're going to take the stool sample. We're just going to put it aside. I'm going to keep it in the freezer. And then if the metronidazole doesn't clear things up, we will send it in for a fecal culture. And she obviously wanted to wait on that. It was a nice thing for her to suggest, because a fecal culture, which is a test that I think we've only done like once before, maybe twice in the history of the Kitten Academy, it's a very expensive diagnostic. It's very expensive for a diagnostic test. You would be surprised. But when I dropped off the fecal sample, I said to her, look, I think it's important for us to get ahead of this. And, basically I was able to say, forget about the cost. Let's just do it and see what happens. And the reason that I was able to say that is because of all of your donations. And I can't thank you enough for that. Especially in light of after that, then is where we saw this sort of progression with Pebbles, despite the fact that she's on the Metro with the boys. And now, instead of starting today by sending that sample to the lab, we've got a head start on it by several days and probably have results early next week. And that's really good, because in my research in air quotes, because DJ would be the first to tell you how useful it is to try to look up medical stuff online yourself when you're not a doctor. And I'm certainly not a vet, but I had to look stuff up online to sort of get a feeling for this. And at least my feeling is the most likely cause is something that's going to turn up in that fecal culture, and then we will have a good path forward to solve it. So it's really, my point though is thank you guys so much for all of your help. The help ahead of time before we even need it, so that I can go in there and say, let's just do this. Let's get it done. And that's fantastic. I also owe a really quick thanks to all of you. Some of you, I guess I should say, some of you on the Discord chat got together and arranged for a really nice gift to the vet for all the help that they have given us. And that is the sweetest thing that anybody could do for me, really. I think it's so wonderful that you all got together and gave that gift, and that then, obviously that I think eases our relationship with the vet too. And this is a vet that has just gone so far outside of the normal range of vet things for us. She meets us there. She'll meet us there anytime. Last night when I was talking to her about Pebbles, she's like, do you want to come down right now and meet me, even though it's 8 at night and the vet's been closed for hours? And this time I told her no, but in the past when she's made that offer, I've taken her up on it. And so it's been, they're just a great vet, and that appreciation, it's good for everybody. You guys get to feel good about it. I get to feel good about it. The vet feels great about it. Of course, she's very grateful. So, okay, that's enough. I just spent tons of time, 10 whole minutes of our mailbag talking about news and stuff. So let's get into some mail. We've got a couple letters here somewhere. Here we go, right here, right at the top. Let's see. First off, we have one that is addressed to Kitten Academy from the Northeast Animal Shelter in Salem, Massachusetts. Which Salem, you ask? Yes. That was a little bit of 18th century humor there, I guess, right? I don't know. Well, it's a donation made in the name of Kitten Academy to their shelter, to the Northeast Animal Shelter. Thank you so much. That is really sweet of you. And that is from I guess, Kowalski's. So I always encourage that. I think it's fantastic when, every shelter needs help, not just DAWs that we work with, not just On Angel's Wings that we used to work with, but they all do. And if you have a shelter that's local to you and you want to donate to them, I really do encourage that. Thank you so much. And it's so sweet that you did it in our name and they sent a little card to us. That's super sweet of you. Okay, here we have a very strange envelope from Post Nord, I guess. And I guess that makes this, oh, look at that. Those are cute little kitties. Being watered. They're actually in plants, so they're tiny plants. Look, they're tiny plants being watered and growing in their little thing. That's so cute. That's so appropriate. Aw. It says, hello, Mr. A, Dr. DJ, and all your furry pals. I recently became a more active follower of Kitten Academy, so I thought it would be nice. So I thought I'd be nice to send a card when the Muniverse conspired to make me come across this one that seems to feature you about to water the tiny plants. It certainly does. As you can tell, they haven't fully sprouted yet, but if you keep watering them every day and expose them to just the right amount of sunshine and attention, I'm sure they'll be ready to be repotted into their fertile new home soil in no time. As far as I'm concerned, your kitty garden is a prize winner. Please keep using your green fingers to take care of all the flora and fauna within its generous borders. Greetings from Vincent in the Netherlands, who is Vin Cornelius on Twitter and YouTube. And then there's a picture here of Vin Cornelius's cat. It says, my cat, her name translates to Little Tiger. Thank you so much for not writing it here in a language that I would have to try to pronounce and get vastly wrong. Also, I think it was Vin Cornelius last night that won, I swear, the pun of the century on the Kitten Academy Discord server when I was talking about poor little Pebble and her leaky bottom. Vin Cornelius said that, yes, she is an honorary tiny plant. That's why she keeps soiling herself, which I thought was definitely some of the most clever wordplay. That was really, really clever. And yeah, you did mention at that point that the card you'd sent would also be pleasing to me, and it is. But I still think the pun you made on the Discord server was tops. That was really, really good. Okay.
Oh no, Kool-Aid.
Don't let Kool-Aid drink too much of your milk, even if it doesn't have lactase in it. She doesn't need all that. DJ's having some breakfast cereal and sharing it.
Oh, now maybe has to figure out what to do.
They're all working on figuring it out. Can I turn the food camera around and just get that right there? Oh, now I really messed everything up. Hang on, everybody. I got you covered. Just give me a second. We'll recover from this. Yes. Hello. Oh, hi. You can see my face. Oh, no. My secret identity has been revealed to the internet. Oh. And by the time I get them on the camera, they're going to be done. He is a flake. All right. Now we got that on the camera. Now let me fix the other one. So much. Got it all together, I think. Let me check. Looking pretty good. Although DJ's arm's right in between the camera and everything, but she can't help that. That's just the angle she's coming in at. Meanwhile, we have tons of mail to get through, so let's get through it. I'm just going to start with one of the relatively larger and lighter boxes, so hopefully we have something to put discarded things into. We will find out. All right. Oh, this is very cute. Let's see, there's a note at the bottom, and the note says, it happens, so might as well wear some camouflage. Keep smiling, from Stuffing Grady and Beta Cats on the Discord server. And these are Christmas Poop lounge pants, it says. It says they are lounge pants. I would say that they are pajama pants. They have pockets. Yes. This is a recurring problem with our pajama pants, is that so many of them don't have pockets. These have pockets, so they're fantastic. Warm and snuggly lounge pant, soft micro plush, and it is covered in little Christmas hat, poops, candy canes, and stockings. So it is perfect. I think DJ and I will fight over these because she tends to wear them more often than I do. But I really like these.
Really have to fight.
Yeah, okay, we'll see. Anyway. So that is again from Stuffing Grady and Beta Cats on the Discord server, who are Sonia and Rich. Thank you guys so much. These are really, really cute. Actually, I'm going to set these out in the stuff that we will take away with us. Yes. And then I'll put this in here. We usually take new clothes and we usually wash them before we wear them. So those will probably go through the wash before they start making it into the rotation. Here is a package that says "Good Vibes Inside" from Lisa G.
Do you like everything off of this, buddy? That's good.
All right, let's see what we got here from Lisa G.
He left the plate
and licked all the. He just sucked all the milk off of the cornflakes.
Right.
That's cute. That's such a cute thing to do. All right, there is a note to start with. I love the way that it says, okay to read on air, which is perfect, and it's sealed with a little kitten butt. Very cute. All right, let's see. Oh, that's fun. It is a little kitty carnival ride, I guess. It's kittens that are on swings that are on a fan. And they also are all wearing costumes. There's one with a bow tie, and one with a bow tie and sunglasses, and one with what looks like rabbit ears. That's a very interesting and whimsical painting. It says it is by someone named Peter Gut, and it is titled Ventilator. And it was printed in Germany, which is why I said Gut. I don't even know if that's right, though. It's G-U-T. At any rate, it says, is that Acro posing for the picture on the card? Yes, the cool cat wearing the glasses does look like Acro. And inside it says, Dear Mr. A and DJ, it is the most wonderful time of the year. And in the spirit of the coming holidays, please enjoy these gifts. I know you prefer that's pre-fur, F-U-R, kitten-only presents. So offset these people gifts. So to offset these people gifts, I've made a donation to Dawes in honor of Kitten Academy and all the wonderful things you do for the fur balls. Happy Thanksgiving and early Merry Christmas from Lisa G. Lisa, that is so sweet of you, especially the donation to Dawes. That is just wonderful. And that really goes to what I was saying earlier about the folks that got together and sent a donation to our vet.
Oh.
What
is it? So did they send a donation?
They said there was such a large collection that everybody donated to, they couldn't figure out how to spend all of the donation. So what they did was they sent some really cool desserts from Goldbelly, which is, they're so great. Yes, everything on Goldbelly is fantastic. And then they took the remainder and put it into gift cards for each of the three of them. So it's I think it's fantastic. Yeah, I thought that was really, really sweet.
Did they get it yet?
Yeah, they did. They got it, and the vet sent me a text message to say thank you, but I think she's going to do more like a card or something at some point. But I just haven't talked to her that much since then. So not to take away from what Lisa G sent, though, I thought that was really sweet, and I think that donating to Dawes achieves the same sort of wonderful effect as that, which is it also, not only does it make you feel good and you know you're doing a good thing, and it makes the person you're giving to, or Dawes in this case, feel good, but it also helps us out. You know, it improves our relationship with those people that we have to work with very closely all the time. So it's just sweet all around. It's a wonderful thing to do. Thank you so much for doing that, Lisa G. Life is good. I love this brand. This is actually what it said on the bag, and I didn't realize it was going to be that. It is a T-shirt that says "Eat, drink, and be meowy" with this adorable cat wearing a Christmas hat and the "Life is good" in a food bowl right next to it. That is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm excited to wear this. That is just beautiful. And I love the art from this brand. I used to have one of their hats that I would wear all the time, baseball cap, and they're really cool. That is so sweet of you. You sent something here that says "Yum" with smiley faces on it and is in a plastic baggie. Oh, I think something smells yummy. It smells chocolatey. Oh, it is. Look at this. They are little chocolate cats. They are so cute. There's 3 of them, and they're all each just different. I'm going to try to show them to you guys here. Look at that. They're each different. We've got one that's sort of orange, one that's kind of green, I guess, and here we've got another one that's more white. They are really, really cute cats. I don't know how I'm going to eat these chocolates. Wow. I think I will, but we won't have to tell DJ about that. We'll just hide them away. She'll forget about them, and then I will consume them. So thank you so much for that, too, Lisa G. I see there's one more thing in your Life is Good bag, and it is pink, so I'm assuming that this one is for DJ. I see the theme now, that mine was in blue, and DJ's now. It's going to be in the pink one. Let's see. It is another Life is Good t-shirt, and this one is... Oh, that's beautiful. It is a cat that is a heart, and it says Life is Good. It does look like Ari, and it's wearing a Christmas hat, and it's also got this beautiful pattern in it. I don't know how well you guys can see that. That is really pretty art. Thank you so much for these, Lisa. These are wonderful. I'm excited about all of them, and I am going to set them over with the other stuff that's going out with us. Here we go. Don't wash that chocolate. Please don't wash the chocolate. These bags might be good for something. I don't know. I always say that, though, and I never get around to using them. Anyway, Lisa, these are fantastic. Thank you so much. Okay. That was really sweet of you. Let me see. I think we might need a box to carry our stuff out in. We might need some other boxes. Oh, do you want some of this? Come back, Nikki. Nikki. He doesn't know. Let's see if we can get him to come back and eat some. Oh, this is almost gone. I'll have to bring a different treat in for Mailbag Day. What? It's right there. You thought it would be something more fun, didn't you? You don't like this as much as you like real treats. Real treats. Oh, there. Nick does, though. Hey, Nick, look. It's right there, buddy. It's a ton of it.
Can I have some? He's looking for it.
Is that camera still on? Move the bowl out of the way and they'll be able to watch her there. I meant the white bowl. Oh, there you go. Oh, I got Bougie in here. Oh, well, I know exactly what this is. Who is it from? It says, a gift for you. Hi, Pebble. We hope you enjoy, we hope you enjoy these treats. Hope you share with your sister when you are both in your forever home. Love, Tahini and Flair. So sweet. There's another thing in here. Let's see if there's a second note. It is. It says, hi, Pebble. We hope you enjoy this fountain. We love ours and enjoy making a mess on the floor. Love, Tahini and Flair. So this is entirely a box for Pebble. And it is, first off, the Kitten fountain. I know it's in here, even though, oh, there it is. Kitten flower fountain, it says on this side. And they make it in this cute little box. It's got these holes you're supposed to cut out so your kitten will play with the box afterwards, which is also a great idea. The Kitten are just really cat people. Anyway, these are the same fountains that we use. You see them around the faculty and all around the academy. They're great, great, great cat fountains. I don't know how to tell if this is version 2. They have a version 2 now that has a little blue LED in a window so you can tell how full it is. And those are the only differences between version 1 and version 2. They're both really, really good. So that's going to be great for Pebble. I'm sure she will love it. And then, of course, the treats that you mentioned are a packet full of churu. And I can tell you, we introduced Pebble to churu for the first time 2 nights ago. She went nuts for it. She was like growling and biting and chomping and pushing away her brothers. She is a churu fanatic, just like our Nick and here is. So that's really going to go well for her. So that's perfect. I will let DJ label this box as being Pebble's box with this pen that I'm trying to get to her. There we go. All right, and that didn't really get me anywhere, though, as far as having a spare box. So let's try. Oh, this is very heavy. Yeah, this is very heavy. Let's see what's going on in here. This must be a wet cat food, maybe? Oh, it is. It is. Aha. It is. Who is it from? It says more kittens from Karen Sows. Karen Sows, the same one that arranged for those donations to the vet. So thank you, Karen Sows, so much. Thank you so much. Does that work? I don't even know if that works. For Royal Canin Mother Baby Cat, this is, of course, what we feed the little tiny kittens. We're currently working on getting these guys off of it, so the food that they're eating is a mix of it and their new food. But the guys upstairs are still just strictly on this because they need all the calories they can get and because they eat it, and we haven't switched them off of it yet. Plus, we were told on the chat by Inca the Kitten that there was just a huge sale on this. So I stocked up on the huge sale, and we now have enough of this probably to last us through till next year easily, maybe even longer than that. So I guess that's my way of saying this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I will set this out. We will use it right away, and it is a very practical gift that always gets used. So thank you very, very much. Yeah, I'm actually going to slide this over by the door, and then when I leave the room, I'm just going to take it right out with me. And that gives us this extra box here to use for extra stuff, which is good. All right, which one are we going to open next? Well, look at this one. This one says stuff all over it. It says, attention, very fragile. Do not crush. Please try not to stack anything on top. Thank you. Do not crush. Please handle with care. Fragile. Handle with care. Handle with care. Fragile. Hi, Post Office. Hope you're having a great day. Handle with care. Fragile. Handle with care. Fragile. It says everything everywhere. It is lots and lots of that. And I just hope that they did. We'll find out. We'll find out what is so fragile inside, too. Let's see. I think this is from Heck Yes Deidre on our chat. And it is really taped up too. Wow. Okay, let's see here. I am handling it with care, I promise. All the care. Oh, and there's a note right here. Okay, maybe not enough care because the note got taped to the top. And let's just see. Now this is interesting. There's an Argentina tango magnet stuck in the top of it. That doesn't seem like something that Heck Yes Deidre would send us. That seems like something that Flavia would send us. But let's see. I wonder if it fell out at the post office of something and they stuffed it in there. That's a mystery. Okay, here we have a note. It says, open and read me first. Okay to read on stream, and it is covered in paw prints. And on the back it says, you with a heart. Super cute. If you move that box, they might be able to see it on the food camera. Oh, you wrote people on there. That's cute, too. Well, at any rate, okay. It says, Dear Mr. A and DJ, hello, it's been a while since I've sent anything, huh? Well, don't worry, I'm totally okay. And on top of that, I've also found things to send you that I just couldn't resist. The first and most obvious thing I've sent is a new cat bed. I know you're always in need of them. You can give this to the faculty, the next class, put it in the endowments, or just donate it to DAWs, whatever you see fit. It's convertible, so the top squishes down to form a completely different bed. Let's hope kittens don't test that out if any of their siblings are inside. We've seen that happen before for sure. Okay, the next thing I'm sending is a doorbell collar. Yes, I know it's for dogs, but with your ingenuity, I bet you can MacGyver to fit around Acro or Custard or any other willing faculty member. Whoever is willing to try it will definitely look very sharp and maybe even ready for an impromptu photo shoot. The last things I'm sending are for you and DJ. There's some delicious goodies from a local bakery here, and they are hard to resist. I hope they'll survive the journey. I'm excited for you to try them. I'm also sending a magnet that was meant for you. Oh, but I actually took it home during KACon. Flavia sent it and included it in the raffle prizes that they graciously sent out, and it somehow made its way home with me. So now the magnet is well traveled. Another reason I'm writing to you is a more personal one. With the holidays quickly approaching, everyone is in the giving mood. For this Christmas, I've decided to ask my friends and family members to donate things to you, be it cat toys, cat food, or even gift cards. I've told them all the goodies you prefer. KA is a wonderful place with a beautiful mission and amazing results. You can tell that any cat that's come from KA is well-behaved, well-loved, and very healthy. That's why I feel it right to have items donated to you. So, if you receive anything over the next few weeks and you don't recognize the name, there's a chance it could be from one of my friends or family members. Well, that got a little long-winded, huh? Anyway, thanks for everything you do, and I hope you, DJ, and the faculty have a very happy holidays. Sincerely, Deidre, who is Heck Yes Deidre. Also, Brandon, Brooke, and Oliver. P.S. Sorry for any rogue smudges. Ink is messy. Yes, it certainly is, and there are some rogue smudges, so that is all right, though. I managed to make it through anyway. I was a little bit disappointed in the quality of the letter with the smudges on there, but we'll make it through. Yes, they are. Those stamps are really. Thank you so much, Heck Yes, Deidre. And you know, that is the sweetest thing for you to do, to ask everybody to donate to us. I think that was really, really thoughtful of you. And of course, we don't have to worry about your health because we see you all the time on the chat, and we love it. So first off, you have sent an advertisement for Burger King with coupons that includes, does not include any coupons for the chicken fries. I guess DJ can't use this after all. Thought it would be for her. Whoa, and you sent me breakfast. It looks like a box of cookies of various types. It looks like we got some snickerdoodles, a chocolate chip cookie. Maybe these are frosted snickerdoodles. I'm not sure, though. They stand up pretty tall for snickerdoodles. I'm not sure what they are. Anyway, a nice variety of cookies that I can pretty much guarantee you will not last the day here at the Kitten Academy. Oh, but wait. Oh, there's more. This is some sort of a frosted cake. I think it might be a ginger cake. I think I need to know too. I said not last the day. It's not going to last a minute. Let's see. It's either a carrot cake or a ginger cake. They're very similar cakes, you know. I'll have to try one to find out. And I'm going to take a little bit of this icing that's stuck to the top too. And I'm going to hand it to DJ because I know she's into it. Yeah, I think it is a carrot cake. Now you like ginger but not carrot, is that right? Wow, that is good. Oh, that's really good. It's so moist. Wow, heck yes, Deidre. Mm. Mm-hmm. Wow. I'm not handing these cookies to DJ so I don't try to eat more of them while we're doing the mailbag. So good. Wow. Okay, here's the collar. Oh, it's so cute. It's a winter collar with a scarf on it. And it is from the Ellen DeGeneres collection. And this photo of her is somewhat odd. She is posing with a dog, two dogs, and she's giving a dog toy to one of her dogs, and she has the other one in her mouth.
Ellen.
I know. Come on, Ellen. Come on, Ellen. Ellen, come on. At any rate, the scarf, though, this is an adorable little Christmas scarf on a collar. It does look a little big even for acro, but we might try it out. We'll see. Very cute. Thank you so much. And then the convertible bed is already attracting a culotte. I can see right now it is in the converted position. Let's pop it up and see how big it is. Oh, look at that. That is pretty cool, actually. It's a little cylindrical. Looks like a flan, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like a kind of a dark flan? Maybe.
No.
It does. It reminds me of that shape. It's either that or a poop. Like a very cylindrical. Anyway, that's a very cute bed. Push each other in it, though. I think that would be something that would happen almost immediately. And as you say, we always need more cat beds. In fact, I was just thinking, and I haven't discussed this with DJ, but I'm sure she agrees, that after we solve whatever is going on with these kittens, especially the ones upstairs, we are probably going to have a very big purge of a lot of the stuff around the Kitten Academy. Obviously, we can sterilize a lot of it with Burcon, which is the product that we use now for sterilizing stuff in between classes. But I do think in general, it's after the class upstairs gets healthy, it's probably going to be time for us to wipe out a ton of the stuff that we've been using and replace it. So my point being, we're probably going to need a whole new set of beds in here. And I appreciate that you sent one. So you got us started on that the right way. Thank you so much.
And we should have just one room for a while.
Actually, this should be set out. Well, once we got some graduates, yeah, I think we should slow it down for long enough to get everything under control. Yeah, at the very least. I certainly, we never meant to have 3 rooms going at the same time. That's not good for us. But things happen, and I can't say no to helping out some cats that really need it, and everybody that's here.
I can say no to all the kids. Yeah.
No, you can't. I wasn't saying I. No, I was going to phrase it as you can't say no, and. Yeah, no, just the generic you. I was going to say the generic you can't say no, and I realized that wasn't right because there's probably some people listening to me that could. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, it's wrong of me to presume. So I was just going to say I can't say no. And that's why we've got so many kittens here right now, is because they were all ones that really needed it at the moment, and we had to bring them in because we could. Anyway, heck yes, Deidre, that's some awesome stuff, and I think DJ ate 2 pieces of that cake. I wasn't supposed to tell, though. And it is really good. I can't wait to get into those cookies, too. I don't think any of that's going to last all day. As you can see here, we have a package that was sent to us from Scotland, and it has cats on it, little cat stickers with a heart here. There's another one here wearing a really cute little bow. I think you can see that.
Oh, hey.
I don't know which end I have to open this on, though. Oh, you're going to put it on the stuffed animal?
No.
Oh.
You just go on and see, because it's like a curtain.
Oh, you can put it on, you can take it off of there and put it on Acro's collar. Oh, it's perfect then. Wow, look at that. I didn't even have to MacGyver it. DJ MacGyvered it. Yeah. Good job, yeah. Wow. Well, that's perfect. Yeah. Okay, I don't know how to open this box. This is... I don't know what to do here. Okay, wait, I have it. Something's opening.
Where's that from?
It is from Scotland. That's all I know so far.
Oh, what's that?
does look like blankets and treats. There's some treats stuffed in here. I don't see a note yet, but maybe I opened it the wrong way.
What's on the cake? Cream cheese?
Yeah, it's usually cream cheese frosting, so it's a lot of sugar with the cream cheese.
Buddy.
And yeah, wow.
This one, buddy, likes all of that
I
stuff.
see that. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on in this Scotland box, but I don't see the card yet, and so I'm gonna end up unpacking it all. Here it is, the letter. Okay, perfect. We got it. We got the letter. It says Kitten Academy. It says, Merry wishes are flying across the miles. Hope your little corner of the world is filled with joy at Christmas time and always have a wonderful festive season. Wow, very, very nice handwriting. It says, to everyone at Kitten Academy, wishing you all a very happy Christmas. We're sure Santa will be very good to you all. We've enjoyed watching the faculty, mom cats, and kittens this year and look forward to watching again in 2020. With love and best wishes, John, Anne-Marie, and the cats, Jessica, Hamish, and the new addition, Flory, from Dumfries, Scotland. And I hope I'm saying that right, Dumfries? I don't know. It just seems right to me. Dumfries, Scotland. Thank you so much, John, Anne-Marie, and the cats, Jessica, Hamish, and Flory. You have sent us a whole box stuffed full of stuff. So first off, we have Jolly Moggy Silvervine mice. That's awesome. It's awesome two ways, of course. Silvervine is like the new catnip. Everybody is into it now, and we usually keep some around in its raw form, which is just sticks of it, and you'll see it around sometimes, and the cats love it. So these are apparently filled with Silvervine, and also the fact that it says Jolly Moggy. That is the most sort of Scottish way to refer to a happy cat ever, and I love it. I love it. Jolly Moggy. Here we have Deli Cats Dreamies. These are another one that we can't get these in the States, but I know these guys love them because we had one box of them, and I was using it for treats for these kittens when they were too small to get into the churu and stuff, and they do love them. So those will go over very well. Here we have High Life. It's only natural chicken breast treats. These are the exact same dried chicken that we just ran out of for Mailbag. So maybe I will tuck these into the Mailbag box, and we'll keep these around for Mailbag just to keep it all even. I said we ran out. Did we? There's some crumbs left in here. Nikki, you want some crumbs? Want some crumbs, buddy? Come here. Come get some crumbs. You need them right out of that cup. No? You need me to knock that out? Oh, crumbs. I'm going to have to clean this room afterwards. Okay. Whatever. Awesome. So, yeah, these are great. I'm actually, since you didn't specify any particular use for them, that's exactly what I'm going to use them for. There we go. Right in there. Here we have stockings. There are two stockings, pet stockings. It says, Santa, I've been a good cat. That is so cute. Those will be great just to fill up with cat toys and give to our kittens. We have done stockings for them most years in the past, not every year, because they don't really care that much. They just get a whole bunch of toys at once, and they don't know what to do with them. Here's a Webbox cat toy stocking full of all the usual cat toys. We got some Charlie balls and this little green mouse thing and some jingly balls. That's fantastic. What else we got? Oh, we have some more of those same treats. The High Life dried chicken treats. I can't fit any more in my box, though, so these will have to go to somebody. Here we have, a Scottish kilt on the Just For You collection of Campbell's Pure Butter Shortbread Fingers. Wow. Wow. And these are apparently really made for export because the label on the back is in every language, including, I see here, what appears to be Korean and Japanese, and some sort of Russian or something along those lines. Oh, well, they're all wrapped up in there anyway, so I can't show them to you, but what a cute tin with the little kilt on it. That is adorable. We're getting a collection of tin tins from Scotland. That's good, though. Oh, boy. And Webbox Licky Licks. These are the Webbox style of churu, which I haven't seen I don't think I've seen these before. We've seen their treat sticks, of course, which are very convenient to carry around. I don't know if we've seen Webox Lick-E-Licks. Of course, we have seen the Churu equivalent from a lot of different brands, but not, I don't think Webox yet, maybe. Anyway, here we have salmon, chicken, more salmon, more chicken, and the coolest one, turkey and cranberry. It's a holiday special. This cat wearing these ridiculous antlers, and there's a little bit of mistletoe next to the bowl. Adorable. Licky Licks with turkey and cranberry, a festive treat for your cat. Wow, now that one's cool. That's a little bit unusual. That's exciting, though. Thank you very, very much. You sent sponge balls, which are always a hit around here. The kittens upstairs especially, these are great for little tiny kittens because they're so soft, but they roll and bounce and fly around the room just like a ping pong ball would, so they're fantastic. I highly endorse those as cat toys. And then you've sent what appear to be, at first glance, a collection of blankets. Here we have one with this really cute little black and white cat print on it, which is nicely finished, too, with this cute little thick thread, like a yarn surging pattern on it. It looks great. From Cozy Home. I like that. Here we have one that's very silky. Wow, this is like a velveteen. I said silky, and then I said velvet. I should really make up my mind. Velvet's what I meant, though. It's very like a velvety, like a silk velvet. You can have a silk velvet. Who knows? Maybe it is. And somehow, I don't understand why, it's got paw prints, and it says A on it. It's got the letter A all over it. That seems like a blanket for me, for Mr. A with the paw prints. That's so perfect. I don't know how you found that. All I know is it says keep away from fire, which I do. I do try to keep away from fire. At least, if it's just an open flame. I don't want to get anywhere near that. Oh, wait, I see it now. This one is the same blanket, but with a K. And it's just as silky, so we have K-A. I see what you did there. It just took me a minute to get to it. And the A in Mr. A does stand for Academy anyway, so it all worked out in the end. Oh, and look what was hidden underneath. This really cute little play and squeak bird. It's one of those electronic squeaker birds with a cool feather on the back. Loganberry goes crazy for those little electronic squeaker things. He might really like that. Thank you so much. This is some great stuff. I love all of it. I especially love these KA blankets, though. They're so silky, velvety. Velvet silky. They're awesome. I love it. Very fancy, too. Okay. I'm going to just set those aside. I don't know what to do with all of this. My assistant has left and is not returning. Leaves me in a tough situation here. I guess I'll just pack it all back in the box and we'll wait and see what happens if she decides to come back or not. Okay. Except the blankets, of course, because then I would have to actually try to get things to fit in here, and I'm not going to be very good at that. This is a shortbread, so that can go out for us for sure. I thought Logan might like the little squeaky bird, but I don't know for sure. And then here we have, I know, isn't it adorable? It's just the sort of thing that Logan would go for because it's got the squeaky around it. Look at this. They're Webox, they're like Webox Chewer. They're Licky Licks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are all for endowment.
These are all for anybody. If you want to put them down for endowments, great. Did you see the blankets that they sent them? Look, we've got K blanket and we've got an A blanket. K-A. Blankets with paw prints.
But, oh, that's so cute.
I know, and they're super silky. Velvety. Silky velvety. Velvety. I think those are for us, yes. Okay. Those we can hang. In fact, you got a spot to hang those on the fireplace right now.
Oh, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to wash those.
Okay, well, did you already take away the rest of the stuff? Okay.
I mean, I just have a pot.
Okay, good. Good.
Okay.
Oh, if you're up by the washing machine, be careful with that rug that's in there. It's got food all over it, and if you pick it up, it might go under the washing machine. We'll never get it out. Okay. Not right now. You guys stay in here with me. Hey, Taylor, you're trapped in here with me right now. You were out all night. They weren't out all night. They were in the master bedroom with us all night, and they had a lot of fun doing it. But I think they wore themselves out, so I'm surprised that they all are acting like they want to go out in the room right. They're out of the room right They do prefer being out around the house, though, in general, so I guess that's okay. Look, here we have another box from Lisa G, and I can tell because it's covered in these same Lisa G cat stickers that we always see. Look at that. Lisa, you already sent us enough, though. What's the easy way to open this? There's not an easy way to open it. I just have to go for it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, look at that. I picked the right side. This is the side that is sealed with a kitty. Sealed with a kitty. Yes, you can read me online. Perfect. Lisa, you have been here before. It is a cat giving a fist bump. That's super cute. I love it. And inside it says, Mr. A and DJ. The last 2 weeks sure were anxious ones with little Pebbles and Brooke. I just knew you'd find a solution. I was crying tears of joy to see the 3 boys accept their new little sister. I've enclosed endowments for the remaining tiny plants. Those sweet boys deserve it. I've also included a little something for the faculty cats for Christmas. They have to be ready for the arrival of Santa Claus. That's Claus, C-L-A-W-S, from Lisa G. And inside the fist bump says, because Mew got this. Aw, that's sweet. Thank you so much. I am glad how well that worked out too, because Brooke really is done with Kitten. She was done with Kitten. She was done with Pebble. And I'm glad that Brooke at least raised Pebble to the point where she was ready to eat solid food. You know, that's great. That was the right time. It saved us a lot of trouble. But then she really was done. And I am also glad at how well those boys take care of her. They really care for her like she was their sister. And they're so gentle with her too, which is it's sweet. Although I think she's actually starting to become somewhat of the bully in that room. And they might need to start sort of laying the smack down a little bit to get her out of that habit. So that's an interesting way that has all progressed in there. At any rate, I am also very, very glad about how well that is going. Okay, you have sent laser pointers labeled with each of the kittens. This is so cute. This one says Thistle, and there he is right on it. And this one says Fern. What a great picture. And this one says Moss. So those are perfect for the little boys. And I have talked about this before. I love that you guys send laser pointers. We don't normally use them, and I've said this 100 times. We don't normally use them. It's not any reason. It's not like we've got something against laser pointers. We think kittens generally love them. We just never have one around when we need it. We've got so many toys already that we sort of keep track of. So laser pointers just haven't been on our list historically, not for any reason. But those will be great for the adopters. And no, there's more. Let's see, something in this tissue paper. Nick is clearing that milk from DJ's bowl. I guess you guys can probably see that. I think that camera's still on. Hey, wow, this is wrapped up in here. This must be the faculty Christmas present. Aw, this is another thing that says, Santa, I've been a good cat. So it matches those stockings really well. It's a cute little pillow, too, and it's, it's like a, I guess you wouldn't call it cross stitch. I don't know what you call this kind of needlework, but it's very nice. So that's perfect. This is for our faculty. This is endowments for the other tiny plants, not people. Okay. So I don't know if you want to put it in there and label it or what you want to do. And then this is for our faculty. You put it by the Christmas tree, I guess. Those are from Lisa G.
I can put it by Echo's bed.
Yeah, by Echo's bed. Yeah, you can move that hat. That hat's not getting any play. Nobody likes the hat.
Oh, these are
I know, aren't they cute? That's what I said, the little Fern face. Fern just has the most distinctive face. It's not just that he's got that funny little soul patch. His eyes are always just like, he's got these wide eyes all the time. Like a baby Ari did. I bet he's going to grow up to just have that surprised look all the time like Ari. People and bros, it says now. That's cute. Okay. Hey, we're really making this move. That's just discarded now. Yeah, nothing.
Okay, here.
Got it? Yeah, you're going to need scissors to cut that big tag off.
Hey, B, where do you go, buddy?
Cool.
Where you going, little buddy? What is this box?
That's Pebbles and Bro. That's the bed. It's just a bed. Yeah. Okay, I think I got a message from about what's probably in this Chewy box. Let me take a look, because Chewy doesn't let you include a note. I know we would want a note. Jamestown, there is a Chewy box in there somewhere that has a scratcher and a taco plush toy. I guess I gave it all away for the Tinypants endowments. So let's see if this contains a taco and a scratcher. Then we know it is for our little boys and girl from Jamestown. I see a scratcher and a taco. This must be from Jamestown. So thank you, Jamestown, so much. This taco is really cute. It is a Mad Cat, crazy for catnip and silver vine filled cat toy. So there we go. And it's a taco, but it's also got all these things shooting out of it. I don't know what those are supposed to be, except they're probably very attracted to the kittens. And then, of course, you've included a nice cardboard wave scratcher so the kittens can catch the wave. That is perfect. Jamestown, thank you so much for sending these. I know they're going to love them. And I guess when DJ comes back, oh, hey, you can label this.
What?
This is endowments for tiny plants. So there's even more. I don't know if you can fit that in here or this. No, you can't fit this in there. Or maybe you just have two boxes. That's fine, but it's not labeled, so you'll have to label it. So watch it there. Okay. Good. Hey, look at that. Moving right along. Okay, here is one from Obs. And Obs has sent me also instructions. It says open this end, which can be very helpful. Let's try it out. I like. I thought they had one once when they were kids, but it's probably time to do it again. Oh well, we should definitely do a tissue pit soon. So Obs on Discord, and we know that because you wrote it on the return address, which is this new thing that I really like. And there's a card right on top. It's got our logo on it. It's very fancy. And on the front it says Ari Christmas and a baggy New Year. And it's got a picture of Ari and a Christmas tree and Maggie coming out of a bag, of course. Those are great photos to have chosen for this card. I love it. DJ's going to have to hang this on our little card wall. Inside it says, Dear Mr. A and DJ, the end of the year is near, so KA calendars are here. And what a year it's been. A little busier for me, so I haven't been able to spend as much time watching kittens as one would like, but still enough to brighten my day. Hopefully next year I can make it out for KACon. The toys and clothes can be dispersed as you would like. As always, thank you for being awesome. From Aubrey, who is Obs on Discord, also from Finnick and Azula, who are the best puzzle helpers ever. There they are. Obs, thank you so much. And what have you got in here? You have got some cool toys. Hang on, there's more. Okay, do not bend.
Calendar!
I think this is a calendar. Let's see.
What is it?
Oh, look at that. It is the 2020 all-on-one page faculty calendar.
How
But I
do
know.
Custard and Caleb do?
Yeah, it's a mixed bag. I wouldn't let him in here for sure. Because then they get close to the kittens, and then she gets set off real easily by somebody being around her kittens. Anyway, there's a whole set of these KA calendars that have been posted on the Discord for people to buy. And this one is the faculty calendar, and it's great pictures of the faculty, including me and DJ. And then there's Acro and Smokey and Eddie and Loganberry and Ari and Custard and Magnolia and the whole year at a glance. That is super cool. Thank you for sending us one for ourselves. It is very sweet. Maybe I should find a way to tweet those out for everybody. Let's see, what else have we got in here, though? There's more.
You might have it in
Is it in a tweetable format already? Oh, there's more. Look, here's the 2020 desk calendar. Oh, this is so cool. I love this cover that you've chosen for it, too. It's got the cool logo and 2020 calendar and all these hearts on it. And look, January. Aw, we've got all of these great photos for each month that you have collected from all the photos that I've shared over time. What a great collection. There's one that says Connecticut with a little kitten reaching for it. Oh, we got Halloween costumes for October. Yeah, sorry we didn't get new Halloween photos this year, but just wasn't meant to be. I tried. That is also great, but there's more in here. Oh boy. Here is the big 2020 wall calendar. Look at that, 2020 wall calendar. Oh, and this is the same faculty layout, but then on the wall calendar, you have special days labeled, not just New Year's Day and Martin Luther King Jr. Day, but also here we've got the font's birthday. Here we have the coffee's birthday. In February, we have, the well-versed kittens are featured as February's class. And we have the bath time kitten's birthday is here. The soulmate's birthday is here. The Galentine's Day. Galentine's Day comes right before Valentine's Day. That's so cute. The fish birthday. We've got the fur ball's birthday and the tantrum's birthday. The working class featured for April. Hazel's 7 birthday. That was our first one. And then the next day is 20 Kitten Academy online for the 4th anniversary of ours being online. The dance class birthday, Squire's birthday. Well, they're all in here. This is fantastic. Yeah, I'm not going to go through the whole year, but it is a wonderful calendar. Like I said, if you're on the Discord, you already have a link where you could get one of these if you want. And if you are not, we will look at seeing if we can tweet this out to everybody so that everybody gets a chance to get one if they're into that. Thank you so much. Oh, but there is more. There's definitely more. I'm just going to tuck these all in here together. There we go. Got our calendar bag, box, whatever. These are some cool wand toys. I have not seen either of these kinds of wand toys before. Here we have one that's got I don't know, like this spirally ribbons on it. I don't know what to call it. And here we have one that's got a trail of Charlie balls and tinsel. Look at that. I know. That's for a cat. Oh, Nick's already into it too. Wow, he's usually a scaredy Nick. No, it's got a little tag on it. It says teaser toy from Whisker City. But look how cool this one is. Nick, you got something in your mouth. Is that a piece of paper? Look at that. Oh, I wish you were turned the other way so everybody could see how cute your little belly is when you're standing up, Nick. Here, stand that way. Oh, good job, Coolhad. Good job ruining that. Custard wants it too. This is a cool toy. I'm going to have to set this out to go into our usual rotation, I think. You said we could do whatever we wanted with them, right? Look how cool that is. I know. They're both really cool. Let's see, though. There's more. Here we have some springs, little cloth-covered springs, so they're extra fancy springs. Here we have It Drives Me Wild play toys with catnip. They're little soft balls that are filled with crinkles. Little crinkle balls. We have 2 pickles. I don't know what's with the pickles all the time, but that is like cosmic catnip pickles. Oh, they're filled with catnip. And then finally we have the plastic balls collection. There's some cool ones in here. Toy balls, 6 count. It's perfect. Thank you so much for sending this stuff. I bet a lot of this is going to go into endowments. And thank you for sending us the sample calendars. They're wonderful. And Nick is totally into these wand toys. Wow, maybe we just have to send these home with Nick. Come on, buddy. You got to let go at some point, though. Come on. Okay. There we go. Okay. I know. You're so neglected. Nobody ever plays with you, and there's no toys for you anywhere. I know. It's terrible being a little kitten around the academy. Obs, thank you so much. These are fantastic things. I guess I'm going to just leave it to DJ to decide what the disposition is for the items in that box. Well, I move on. We have 2 boxes left. Let's see. This one has some interesting bear stamps on it and a customs declaration from Sweden. Very cool. Oh, and a little pull thing. It says Riv Har, which I'm surely mispronouncing and surely means pull here, rip here. I don't know, Riv Har. Riv Har. Okay, well, I tried. I tried, everybody. Oh, and then it opens this way. Okay. And there's a note. Oh, there's a couple notes. Let's see. It's a Discord plug. DJ said it was okay. Well, that's interesting. We'll get to that in just a second. Uh-oh. And here we have 2 cartoons that are from Sweden. It's a Swedish Garfield of all things. Who knew? I didn't know. And they're translated here for me as well, and I think that they are also written phonetically, so I have at least a chance, but it's not going to be a very good chance. So let's start here. First off, we have Garfield, except apparently in Swedish it is titled Kitten Gustav, and it says of Jim Davis, which, as we know, is of course the guy who does Garfield. Kitten Gustav, not Garfield at all. Kitten Gustav. And then I'm going to try to pronounce it, but first off, we just have one panel that is John sitting in the chair and Garfield's looking at him. And then in the second panel, Garfield's thinking something, and it's translated here for me. It says, Du sitter i min stool, which says, thinking you are sitting in my chair. Okay, that makes sense. And then John is saying something, and Garfield is thinking something while pointing at him. And apparently John is saying, Jag sitter i mas. I've got a pronunciation guide here that I'm not even going to get to. In mas. It says, I'm sitting in a bunch of cat hair. Oh, do not read aloud. Well, too late for that, I guess. Oh, I see. It sounds like a dirty word if I say it correctly, which I wouldn't have much chance of anyway. But that's fine. We'll just pretend. And then finally it says, et pass on the straf for dit. And then a more pronunciation. Broad was very short. Oh, broad. I don't know. It says a fitting punishment for your crime. I see. So he said, you're sitting in my chair. And then John says, I'm sitting in a bunch of cat hair, and Garfield says, that's a fitting punishment for your crime. I get it. That makes sense. It's funny. It's a little bit less funny when I have to work so hard to read it, though. And on the back, we have one from the comic strip that is titled Afi Ak Egon, which I'm not familiar with. It's Glenn McCoy that does it, and I'm sure other people will know this comic, but I do not. And there's a lady and a guy here, and in the first panel, the lady seems to be sort of angry at the guy, and she's saying, Linda me Efried, vi blair aldrig et par poot. I'm sure I got that so wrong. She's saying, leave me alone, we will never be a couple, period. And then she's trying to ignore him in the second one, and then he says something, and he said in the last panel, he says, Varför inte Frau Getecken? Oh, I see. I left out the joke. I really ruined it because in the first one she says, leave me alone, we will never be a pair, period. And then he responds with, why not, question mark. And wait for me to just blow that joke on every level. All right, those are cute though, and I appreciate the fact that you just made me try to read Swedish. And thank you for the pronunciation guide, which even that was not enough to get me through, was it? You also have sent, let's see. Hang on, there's some other pieces of paper here, and I want to get this right. Okay, this is the okay to read on stream note. Sorry the font is so tiny, the other letter is better. Okay, well, we'll get there, but let me move this out of the way so maybe you guys have a chance to see what's going on here while I'm reading. And let me make sure that camera's pointed the right way. I'm going to try. Hang on. Now it gets quiet. Okay, it is pointed the right way. That's good enough. Okay. Good morning and happy Saturday to all. Inside, you will find a set of Swedish newspaper comics, goodies for yourself, and some toys for the kiddies. Sorry about not helping the diet. Cat grin. like the spelled out cat grin emoji. A pronunciation guide is included. You'll likely sound like an American speaking Swedish, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just has a very distinct sound. I bet I didn't even make that. It says, even with that said, I'm pretty sure a Swede would understand what you're saying. Good luck. I would bet money that they would not. And then there's a four-leaf clover emoji, which is not an emoji. Again, it's just spelled out, which is also cute. It says, first, you've got a small Carl Fazer blue chocolate bar. Blue chocolate bar. This is the small one, Carl Fazer blue, which was included at the request of @Kiki/Snowaroo Spring and Vilja. Appropriately, a Finnish treat from a Finn and her floofy cat. Next, you have a small bag of sour Haribo. Oh, that sounds awesome. Napar, which is Nap-R, with a slightly short rolly R. Yeah, that's going to happen. They're 2 out of 3 on the lemon scale of sour. I would have sent the 3 out of 3 sour ones if I could have sent them. Oh, interesting. I love sour candy, so I think even the 3 of 3 would do me. I could even probably take 4 out of 3. Excuse me. Let's see. Now, you have something I don't think you've had before, which is surprising to me considering your willingness to profess your love for orange chocolate. You have Marabou, Noblesse, Appelsin Crisp. And thank you for the pronunciation guide, because that is not at all how I would have pronounced any of these words. As depicted by the box, these are very thin chocolate slices with orange mixed in, so delicious. Also, I don't know why the Swedish word for orange sounds like apple. Thinking shrug. Okay. If you don't know, I surely don't know. Last but not least, I've included a Lindt Excellence Raspberry Intense Bar, dark chocolate with raspberry chunks inside. Wow, that sounds like the coolest thing I will ever eat. Now for the kitties, distribute as you see fit. There are 8 little bappable felt mice. That's these. They do seem very bappable. I love these colors too. I love this. We've got the blue with the yellow and the yellow with the blue. They're like mirror images of each other. Oh, and then we do the same with the gray and the purple. Look at that. Those are very cool. Okay. 2 tied together rattle balls. Oh, I see. With feathers for extra fun. Nick's into that. You like those, don't you, Nick? Do you? Seems like he likes it. And then, and a catnip mouse with somewhat creepy toes. Oh, wow. I wouldn't have noticed it. Maybe I would have noticed it immediately. Those are some creepy toes. You're right. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but they've cut the long toes, which are kind of like what mice or rats actually have, little long fingers like that. But to see them on a toy is unusual. It says, I know you hear it over and over again, but a giant thank you to you and DJ for doing all the wonderful, adorable, and sometimes tough and overwhelming, but always worth it things that you do. Cat Heart. And before you turn it into being about the Patreon donors, YouTube viewers, Facebook sharers, word spreaders, etc., who make it possible, that's only partially true. Kitten Academy started with you guys, not us. Without the dedication of the 2 of you, the shelters, animal coordinators, vets, and everyone else who has a hand in making KA what it is, we wouldn't have a KA to support. So truly, thank you. Love and spoogles to all at the Academy from Kale, who is Jamestown on the Discord chat. Jamestown.
Wait, what is her name?
I guess Kale, it seems to be spelled K-A-Y-L, and the pronunciation guide is Kale. So I'm going with Kale.
Yeah, like the stuff I like.
It's I didn't know you were a big fan of kale, and it's not spelled that way, but it seems to be pronounced that way. And all this candy's for me, so don't even think about touching it, DJ.
Okay.
I don't think she would anyway, actually. Chocolate mostly is just for me. And we've got a Smuggy checking us out at the door. Hi, Smuggy. What are you looking at? Can I get your picture? Well, Smuggy has never had a problem with her, but I'd hate for it to start right now in the middle of a mailbag. Smuggy, hi. I don't know if I got that picture or not. No, Smuggy looked away right when I took it. Darn it. Oh, well. Okay. And finally, you have a note here that says, a Discord plug, DJ said it was okay. This is a long one. I'm getting a little hoarse. I don't know why, but we're almost done, so we're just going to power through. Slurp. Slurp. Big old slurp on the coffee. So, let's check it out. It says, firstly, I would like to thank you and DJ for creating a Discord server for all of us to chat about cats, share pictures, swap stories, learn from each other, teach each other, support those who need it, laugh about experiences, and just about anything and everything else in between. I remember thinking to myself that I would just support the Patreon and skip connecting to Discord, but something told me to check it out for a little while just so I could say I'd seen it. Instantly after joining the server, I was greeted by several people in the lobby welcoming me and inviting me to join ongoing discussions in other channels. I hadn't even been there a few minutes, and already I felt like I belonged. I love the random pictures posted throughout the day of faculty, kittens, and other random situations that are happening around the academy. The faculty streams, when they happen, are always too funny. Whether you're dancing around in the kitchen, faculty are prancing through the house with toys, or Smokey is guarding the front door, there's always something entertaining happening. Beyond that, being able to keep up to date as things unfold about any kitten and cat related happenings like vet visits is always super nice. I don't think anyone enjoys waiting to hear about things like that. There's not enough paper to let me carry on and on about why the Discord is great, so I'll just say we're all a giant, slightly dysfunctional, cat-obsessed, bad pun-appreciating family, and I'd have it no other way. With that said, I'd like to talk to those who are part of the Patreon already, but not the Discord, and anyone who is thinking about joining but isn't too sure. We're a big group of people who represent all different ages, interests, countries, and probably a million other things, but what brings us all together is our love of kittens and cats. Excuse me. Okay. Worried you won't fit in? You don't have to be. We're pretty easygoing, and there are so many channels that at least one is bound to tickle your fancy. Curious to know what Mr. A had for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Browse the food channel. Want to see up-to-date repairs on the new house? Hang out in home and garden? Need help remembering the name of that one TV show you saw that had a cat and something about a time machine? Ask about it in movies and TV. Want to show off your craft project? Post pictures in arts and crafts? Do you need people to see how adorable and lovely your cat is? Look no further than Cat Spam. We'd love to dote on them. You don't have a cat, but you have some other pet. They're welcome to. Post their pictures in non-feline pet spam. Are you curious to see how the kids of KA Past are doing? There's a decent chance you'll find their owners posting pictures, videos, and funny stories in alumni spam. Those are just a handful of the channels you could be in, but all are great. If you're not techy enough to figure out Discord, nonsense. Not only can Lisa help you get into the Discord server, once you're there, there's a dedicated team of helpers from around the world to answer your questions. The idea of needing to be active and chat on all the time is overwhelming. Lucky for you, there's no obligation to chat. There are several people who choose to lurk and chime in every now and then, or maybe not at all, and that's totally okay. You've already seen too many pictures of the faculty, DJ, and Mr. A being silly, and behind-the-scenes photos, videos, and gifs of attending classes. Don't be silly. That's impossible. I truly hope if anyone is interested in joining the Discord, you do, or that you consider it a little more seriously now. We really would love to have you. Chatting for even just a short while is always so uplifting and almost cleansing, if that makes any sense. Being part of such a wonderful group is really refreshing. Again, I'm so happy I joined. Thank you for providing us with such a uniquely special place to hang out and be incredibly smitten over each and every kid. It's what we do best. Well, it certainly is, and thank you for that. I almost want to save that and read it to everybody on a close-up because that is a wonderful endorsement for what really is a great place. And obviously, we can't take credit for that. There's roughly 2,000 people on the Discord server, and it would be overwhelming if everybody talked on there all the time. But the vast majority of you are lurkers, and that's just fine with us. But with 2,000 people there, obviously DJ and I are only 2 of the 2,000. That is a very, very tiny portion of what makes it so great. And we have to appreciate all of you. So that's wonderful. Thank you so much for that endorsement. Okay, these are, actually I'm going to set that out with the letters, including your little comics that I completely butchered. Downloads or what? I'm going to hand those off to you to decide what to do with. I'm keeping this chocolate safe and close
Okay, how do you open
Good luck. Finally, we have a box that says it is from the Netherland Bulb Company, which is strangely enough in Easton, Pennsylvania. But it is not, actually. I think it is a reused box. We will not find
Oh, for some
bulbs.
reason I thought it was light bulb.
No, it's Holland, so,
Yeah,
you know,
then I
flower
looked at
bulbs. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Oh, look at that. It starts right out on top. The note. All right, this is for someone who gets it. And inside the note says, Mr. A and DJ, as usual, you've done an outstanding job at Kitten Academy, and it looks like Taylor and the Tinypants have been excellent students. They'll be graduating soon and hitting the road on an epic adventure to their new forever homes. Let's send them off in style with proper luggage and some of the essentials. Keep up the great work, Tommy and Sherry. Yes, and look at that cute little letterhead at the bottom. This is a cute note. Tommy and Sherry always send us stuff that is unique and awesome, so I'm excited to see what is in this box now. Tommy and Sherry. Okay, oh, and this does look like something unique. Once again, you guys, I don't know how you do it every time. Look at that. It's a packing material. Out of the way. You have sent travel boxes. Look at this.
What?
It's a little luggage box. What do you call these? Like a travel, like a steamer box, or I don't know what you call it. Yes, a trunk. Trunk is a good word for that. We'll go with trunk. And they have, look, they have stickers on them that are the little travel like visas. And then they also have cat stickers on them with hearts that says Morocco and Athens, and there's kittens and London. And then it's labeled with a luggage tag. Look at this, a luggage tag with the Kitten Academy logo on top. And it says Passenger Blue Jean, Origin Kitten Academy, Destination Forever Home. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? So there's one of those for each of the kittens. And it gets even better because there's more. Wow, I said this was going to be unique. I had no idea it was going to be this unique. So there's also one for Taylor, of course, Taylor Culotte, and this one is for Knickerbocker. But then it goes beyond because they each also got their own little hanging, what do you call it? Yes, with the wardrobe.
Bag.
Yes, garment bag. Thank you. There's a garment bag for Culotte, and there's one for each of the others too. There's one for Knickerbocker and Blue Jean and Taylor. So let's take a look. I'm not going to open all of them. I hope they're all kind of the same, so I don't have to. But Blue Jeans is already halfway open, so I'm just going to pop it open. We're going to take a look. First off, this is like a nice little leather handle. It's all wrapped, and I think you guys made these yourself. I'm just saying because of the way that these handles are wrapped. It looks like you guys did all this.
They probably got the purple box with that name around.
Maybe. So you started with some tissue paper, which is obviously going to be something that they will be able to use. And then inside we have a whole bunch of the usual suspects I see. We've got a Yao catnip ball. We have obviously the little fun tubes, which are always a hit. We have springs, also always a hit. We have the Skitter Critters with 50% more catnip. Here we have a pineapple, cactus and pineapple cat toys. They are very cool, cactus and pineapple. Yes. We have a flat mouse. We have a laser pointer. And here we have a pet alert sticker for their new house. How cool is that? Actually, there's two of those, one for the front door and one for the back door. That's a very responsible thing to do. And then the bottom of the box is stuffed full of Mylar balls and Charlie balls, just a whole bunch of them in there. This is the coolest. You guys are just constantly outdoing yourselves, Tommy and Sherry. That is spectacular, truly spectacular. I love it so much. Now let's get all this back in here so they can take it with them. It is so adorable. It's completely adorable. It is the cutest thing. I love that it looks like their little luggage and that it's a little trunk with the little. It's even got the little brass buttons on here to hold the leather straps on. It's just every little detail. It's so perfect. It's just so cute and detailed. And then let's see what is in one of the garment bags. I think I can just lift this up and take a look. Oh, that's so
Oh,
cute.
that's so clever.
It is super clever. It is the original cat, what do you call it? Cat dancer. Yes, cat dancer. I don't know. It's got a staple on the side, so I don't want to pick it all the way open, but you guys have seen the cat dancer before. So each one of these contains a cat dancer, and they're hung in there. This is the cutest, most clever thing ever. I can't believe it. I love these tags that you've made. I love these little trunks that you've made. The whole thing. It's fantastic. It's just fantastic. I'm glad I saved this for last because nothing could follow this.
Sure, you did then.
Yeah. If I'd opened this first, I would have been like, all right, mailbag's over. We're done. We're done for today. We're done forever. That is fantastic. Each of these is different too. They've got all kinds of stuff. There's a Russia, Toronto, Paris, France, New York City. So cool. They're each unique. London, USA Immigration, Greece. We have a USA Immigration Officer, Canada, República del Ecuador, Rome, Hong Kong. Very cool. This one is culottes. See if I can get all this back in here appropriately so the DJ can just box it up for their graduation day. I know, and the pictures the kitties that met on their trips. Yes, it's so cute. I know. Wow, just wow.
That's what they would carry.
I know. They take this with them. It's the cutest thing. That is spectacular. That is just spectacular. I can't believe it. Wow. Tommy, Sherry, just when I thought that you guys couldn't send us anything more unique and original, you really have done it. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Their adopters are going to think that is the cutest thing in the whole world.
Graduation photo shoot with their luggage.
That would be cute.
You haven't done them yet?
Yeah, no, I guess I haven't. Not technically. Yeah, maybe we can do that. Oh, this is a serious box, and my arm is still only half functional.
You don't have to do all that.
I got it, though. I got it. Haha, I did it. I did it, and I made it through Mailbag, and we all made it through. Thank you guys all so much. All of it's fantastic. I'm sorry that Tommy and Sherry had to steal the show like that at the end. I don't want them to take the thunder from everybody, though. Everybody sent stuff that's fantastic. And it's just wonderful, all the support for these kittens and for the kittens upstairs and for their health, too. As I started out the Mailbag by saying, I can't tell you guys how much we appreciate how much you have all done to help us out here in so many ways that are just, it just really makes what we do so much easier, especially at a time like right now when, what we're doing is not at its easiest. We're one room beyond what we would typically be comfortable with, and not just one room beyond, but we're also in the middle of all these minor health issues, but even the minor health issues are ones that, they really weigh on you. They really weigh on me, anyway. And it's nice to know that we've got all of you helping out to make that so much easier on us. I really appreciate it. So that's it. As usual, I'm going to get up now. I'm going to try to move all this stuff out of the room, and then we will be back afterwards to end the archive. Thanks again to everybody. Whether you send stuff or not, if you're listening to me, I sincerely thank you. Okay, here we go. I guess. Yeah, it's fine for them to go out and run around. They know what's up. And Taylor's not going to start a fight with anybody in the few seconds it takes us to get stuff cleaned up. So I'm going to open this door as I head out this way, and that way there's different ways for them to go. Yeah. Yeah, right here. Oh, here's tissue. Look, it's all right here. I think she said that about her to be right there, so we'll have to do that. I don't know. We'll get to it. First, I gotta get stuff put away.
Cooking. I told you they wouldn't make it through the day. I'm good cooking. Custard, no. You don't need this. Custard, somebody spilled dried chicken right there. Do you want that? Look right here. Just... That was a good interaction. Put this with the endowments. Did we send away? Maybe the last one earlier than that. It's one of our final letters now. Got nothing behind it. What? Oh, this is the bed. Okay, and this is the people thing. I think probably one of the ones that are going to go downstairs. Yeah, I know. They're probably all garbage. No, not yet. Let's see. These are calendars and stuff. What are we doing with these? Can I supply these out? This one? And then, yeah, the rest that can go down. Calendars can go in our stash of special KA stuff. Right here, this can go in down too. All the endowments by the door there. The calendar's up here for now. Perfect. Oh, sure. As soon as I put on the living room camera, they go to the kitchen. That's not going to help. You know, I told you about that Wi-Fi router issue you were having that they said that they were going to do the warranty support for it. I took that offline completely because of it. It's not our wireless. I think it could actually like spewing out interference. I don't know. It seems like it's a huge difference. Yeah, there's not.
It's rare for me to be sunlight.
No, that's fine. I gotta get some things. I need some stuff at the grocery store at Home Depot. You wanna go with your grocery? Okay, forget it then. I'm not gonna go out and do anything. How about that? You ever think of that? Just sit in the sunroom. It's a sun room. Well, you can go get that. How about this fetal Doppler? The fetal Doppler sounds exactly like the thing that the vet uses to take Smokey's blood pressure. Right. Well, the one that's used for Bagu, though, is clearly like it's a much more elaborate machine. I just think it's the same kind of thing, though. Yeah, that would be interesting. No. I'm still trying to put things away, son lady. I could be cookies in my belly. Before the fact that you send all of it. Ari is literally getting into this box of lace right now. And then the next thing he's going to do is throw it into that box of sequels. He's got to put it away. That'll do. Oh man, I already regret eating the cake and cookies. Do you think if I ate some chocolate that would help offset the cake and cookies? Is that how it works? I think that's how it works. Okay. Hi, Smuggle. Well, everybody, I think that about wraps it up for the mailbag. So I am going to end it now. I'm going to end the archive now, I should say. But if you're watching us live, you don't have to go anywhere. We're not going anywhere. So you can keep right on watching. And thank you for joining us for the mailbag. I really appreciate it.